that we need to continue to stand strong to defend everybody's rights and freedoms.
Well, this one isn't in my video of the day. I'm going to throw this up as a little special because I just got word Jagmeet has decided he's going to pull out of the supply and confidence deal. He's tearing it up. He's ripping it up. That doesn't actually change anything. It sounds good. It sounds great, you know. Sellout Singh is finally, I guess, Poilievre's media campaign is working on him. But there's another thing that's working on him. He's starting to realize that these liberal, disenfranchised liberals that are walking away from the Liberal Party are not walking to the NDP. He's also beginning to realize that some of the NDP players are not interested in what they're doing, and they're walking away, and they're not going to liberals. So if they're not going to either one of them, well, where are they going? They're going over to the Conservatives. So Jagmeet needs to jump out there right now and start going, hey, yo, Trudeau sucks, and you need to continue with our left-wing agenda, but under a better leader, me, because I need a pension. Because I really don't think he's going to vote against the confidence of the House. I think we're still looking at next year before an election. I mean, I could be wrong. Please prove me wrong. Jag, do something right for a change. Prove me wrong. But I also have I have a fear, a deep-seated fear in the back of my mind. See, Parliament's supposed to come back, what is it, next week? Maybe the week after, I can't remember now. Parliament's supposed to come back. Well, one thing we know about Trudeau and Parliament, or the way the Liberals run government, is they manipulate policies. They manipulate rules to suit their needs at every given moment. Let me just put one out there as an example. Instead of actually coming out and talking to the people that are hugging and waving Canadian flags patriotically, he invokes an emergency act. You know, manipulating rules and for his own benefit. Why am I climbing this hill? I don't know. Oh well, I'm already started. Anyway, I have a fear he's going to pull a Stephen Harper. And it really worries me. Because if you remember, I can't remember what year it was, Stephen Harper was in a minority and the winds of change were on his doorstep, blowing through. Why am I climbing this? I'm an idiot. Get back. Winmore? Stop it. Anyway. God, I'm an idiot. Anyway. When Stephen Harper could sense the winds of change changing, he manipulated policies and used all the powers he could to retain power by proroguing government for an entire session. That means that if Trudeau pulls this card, if he gets the whiff that Jag is going to call, or he can't get the confidence of the House, I got a feeling he's going to prorogue government so that his MPs and everybody can get out there and start, campaigning months ahead of when the election will end up being called, because there will be no fall session. That means there won't be a session of Parliament until, February next year? January next year? I hope it doesn't happen, but we know how much of a weasel Trudeau is. So be prepared, everybody. This is a very, very strong possibility that he may do this. Because, well, after all, he did create a supply and confidence deal with the NDP just to retain power because he was about to lose it after the trucker convoy. You know, this boy, he knows how to manipulate the system. It's just like he's well aware that, you know, if he doesn't win the next election, he can still retain prime minister just by creating coalitions with the NDP and the Bloc and the Greens, have more seats in the House. I think Celtic Canuck did something about it just the other day. She's much better at explaining all this stuff than I am. By far. Much, much better. If you're not subscribed to her, you should check her out. She's also doing some voice acting these days on another channel. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. After Hour Night or Underground Night, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, you should go check out Celtic Canuck. She is absolutely amazing on YouTube. Anyway, she explained it a lot better than I do. But be prepared, guys. There's a very strong possibility that Trudeau will just prorogue government. Because he knows he can't get anything done. And now that Jag's pulling out, if Jags gets serious about anti-liberals, so that he can actually retain a little bit of dignity in the NDP party. I think it's the NDP, the party that are going, yo, dude, get us the hell out of this shit. We're being dragged down because of Trudeau. Yeah. If his party members start really pressuring him to, you know, get us away from this as fast as possible, Trudeau catches wind of that, he might just prorogue government. Now, there is a big question mark there. I do believe if Trudeau has the Greens and the Blocs, that might still outnumber the Conservatives and NDP. So, but that's a far cry. I mean, in order for Trudeau to retain that, Trudeau would have to basically abandon the rest of Canada, and every policy he made moving forward would be strictly to Quebec only. I mean, don't put it past him, but those are the options he has, right? Now, Jag's going to use the same excuses as he always does. Oh, you know, this is a good deal. You know, this is... Trudeau will put pharmacare as a confidence vote. Well, we got to vote in favor of this because it's pharmacare. Instead of putting the country first. And, well, his pension, you know. His pension comes first, too, you know. It's a good deal because I get my pension if I stay in power. Anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd throw this up. This is a little longer than I wanted it to be. Anyway, welcome to the Fringe, everybody. Welcome to the Fringe.